Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we're gonna try something new. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So I was thinking and thinking about painting a disco ball. Well, that just got harder in my mind, and so instead of painting a disco ball, what's harder than painting a disco ball? Painting a cherry disco ball. So here we are. I'm going to paint this cherry disco ball. I thought I had my lighting a little bit better, but the obvious answer is I do not. I do not. So I really need to put it on the not dominant hand. Excuse my hems and haws here. I have not been sleeping very good with my hip and my movements here, so I'm like hemming and hawing. That's what I'm doing. So I probably should have some I should probably already have this kind of mapped out spatial kind of thing happening, but I'm just kind of going with it. And I'm adding some colors there for my shading as I go along. And we may end up just putting all red in there and then going as we go along. We'll see. But I'm just kind of giving it like this break in the areas, so there's like a little bit of the background, and then it's kind of one of those things where we'll see what happens here. I may need to go in between with a different color or something. I don't know. But I'm trying to kind of push how I paint and what I paint and things like that. So even if it looks kind of checkerboardish, we're doing something. This probably will take way longer than I like to get things done. So that's why a lot of times I paint flowers, because I know they won't take me 300 years to paint, because I do a lot of them. Ooh, now see, it's okay. I'll fix it. Or we'll do sprinkles or something. It'll work out. Always has to work out at some point. And see, we got some thicker ones. But when the disco ball moves around, you can never tell the spacing or anything else from it. So I've been trying to just kind of break out of my little always doing the same thing. When I first started painting, I painted more roosters and kind of some animals and different things like that, and I didn't paint very many flowers because I couldn't paint roses. And so I still can't paint, like, you know, the perfect rose, but I don't paint perfect flowers. I paint perfectly imperfect flowers, and that's okay by me. Oh, wonder if my head was in the way of the whole thing. I'm sitting I'm sitting very awkwardly in my chair because, like I said, I haven't been sleeping well with between my infusion and my arthritis. I'm let me complain. But Owen had a good day. He went to therapy. He was excited about going to therapy, and his teacher said he had a pretty good day with her. And then his therapist had said both of them said he did pretty good with them, and one of his therapists owns the business, and she talked to me about getting him back in speech therapy. And he had a speech therapist there, but she went on maternity leave and decided that she wasn't going to come back. She was going to stay with her family, which I totally understand and respect. We miss her. She was wonderful with Owen, but totally and completely understand. So they couldn't get, like everything, can't always get someone replaced right away. So he's been without it 8 months, give or take. I don't remember exactly. I'm so bad with time right now, it's not even funny. But she talked to me today that they've gotten a new therapist, and he of course was sitting in the car, and he was very excited. So they're gonna they have to reevaluate him just because it's been a while, and see what level he's at and everything. And so he's thrilled to he loves his therapies and different things. So I'm all for it. So he wanted to know all about that, and I said, well, you heard the conversation, dude, so as soon as we know more, we'll know more. So hopefully within the next month, if not less, he'll be back into speech. And he does pretty good. Like, he's much better at communication, and he's starting to really express himself more and get those words out and everything. But there's just some things that, like, he has a hard time with, like, certain letters, like, especially like L, that, like a name, Laura, he reverses, and he doesn't technically have, like, dyslexia or something like that, because he, it's not like words that he has problems with, it's just like saying certain letters and certain things. But he puts the R where the L is and the L where the R is, and so he's Rorla is basically how he says her name. So we've been working on words that he knows how to say with the L, which he has problems anyways with that, and then going from there to see how he can kind of say it. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I need to, it doesn't look completely mirror ball like, which I know it wouldn't with the red, but I feel like I need to see how like that one's a darker color. I feel almost like I need to either make some lighter choices or some darker choices and fill in the spaces that I don't have filled in there. So let's see. I was gonna put white on here, or oh, that was brilliant. You see what I did? Oh, I'm just gonna make a mess. I was shaking the bottle, and it has this stuff around it where the paint dries. And so when they put them, this is a brand new bottle, and so I was shaking it before I poured it on my palette here, and you see what happens. So technically they should just flake off, but let's see. But that wasn't smart to, because I've rarely, but every once in a while, I've left left a bottle open by accident, like when I got paint on me or something, and then I set it down. So it's never smart to paint or shake paint over what you're doing. Take it from me. It's never smart. Go ahead and say it. It's never smart to paint, to shake paint over what you're painting. And take it from me, again, because you just saw what happened. It's never smart. And I've done it way too many times to even classify as right. So maybe this will give it a little more like mirror ball cherry edge. I don't know. Disco ball cherry. I don't know. I didn't get any red with that. So there you go. So Owen and I were saying our prayers tonight, and I said amen after I had said what I said. Dear God, thank you for my amazing dude, la 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 la, and I said amen, and he said amen and am sounded like the same to him, and so he said, I wrote it down because it was funny, cute and funny, but he said, something like, let's all sleep till 6 a.m. And so I know he thought amen and am were the same. So just, he's my cutie. So maybe when it dries, it'll look more checkerboard. I don't know. Or maybe more maybe something. I don't know. Ugh. So he's very ready to go to school tomorrow, and I'm very ready for him to be happy in school, and he's been doing really, really well, and he's only got another 12 days, 14 days, something like that, before school's out. So hopefully it'll go well for him. I feel like I need to angle this like a little bit where it's not so stark as the, like, so it's kind of like it's spinning. I don't know. We'll see. If nothing else, it's a patchwork cherry. We'll have to watch when it dries. But I'm now trying to decide if I want to attempt to take this off. I think I can take it off. I can paint it with, there, it's gone. Because so sometimes what I do is I sprinkle, I hit this and it sprinkles all over it. So that's, I was debating whether I wanted to do that. Might make it fun. So, because, you know, oh, that might be good though, because then it is like it's the glittery, like, oh, I gotta move. I have some painting sitting up here, and usually when I do this I wear it everywhere, so I don't want to fling too far, because you see I get it everywhere, but I don't want it to, like, get on everything. So, we're at the disco. Oh, I cracked myself up. This is why I wear half the stuff paint-wise. Like, all my clothes have paint on them, because I also wear, like, the same dresses, like it, I'll put them on because I know they all have paint on them, so I'll wear them over my clothes to paint, because you know how that goes. I can feel it. It's up my arm. Okay. I think we are. Oh, yeah, I went flying. All right. So we do O for Owen, and then L, and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.